it right now and check in with Vinnie. Hey, nice win last night. Good pitching performance. And Vinnie, what was important about winning yesterday's game for the team?
I think we just need to get back to winning, period. We've been kind of on a rough skid lately, so getting out here taking the first one was really important.
Hey, Vinnie, it's Jay here. And over the last couple of days, you have not pitched since May 30th. How difficult was it last night going back out there, being over fresh probably, I would say?
Well, you know what, these games, especially with the way the last, 10 or 11 have gone so far, they do put a little more emphasis on me and CP's job and guys coming into the back end trying to secure those wins because, a win right now means a lot more than just another loss. So it's kind of one of those things where you feel that you don't have room for failure, and you go out there and you're just trying to attack guys and make sure you don't give any chance to get on base or get anything going.
Vinnie, you've been the eighth inning guy now the last couple of years, and I think looking at it, you've done a remarkable job. When do you mentally get prepared, knowing that you're either going to go in late in the seventh or knowing that eighth inning?
Right around the fifth inning. I think before that, I'm kind of filling my time eating seeds or playing some bullpen games or just trying to keep busy. But right around the fifth inning, I start clicking it in. I start seeing how the lineup's shaping up. You can kind of tell who's going to come up in the eighth inning by who's up in the sixth inning. There's usually some variation of that, judging by how the game's going. So I start trying to get my plan of attack going around then.
Vinnie, with you and Chris Perez, it's almost like the Tribe has two closers for the back end there. You in the eighth, Chris in the ninth. It's the way it's been going this year. Last night, you had to face the middle of the order to get through some of those tough hitters. So once the Indians did that with you in the eighth, not saying made the ninth easy, but that was a tough portion of the order. Tell me about what it's like to go through those guys, and especially when you've got to face guys like Cabrera and Fielder back-to-back.
You know what, you just try and make a quality pitches, not try and do too much. I think when you go in there and you try and make perfect pitches, you leave a lot open for failure. And if you kind of stay within yourself and just try and execute the pitch you're trying to and try and take the hitter and everything else out of the equation, I think that's the best way to go out at those guys. I think when you start trying to pitch to their weaknesses instead of your strengths is when you start getting in trouble.
Vinnie, the bullpen mafia is almost intact right now. You have two new guys in it this year with Nick Hagedorn and also Jeremy Accardo. How do you initiate those two into this bullpen mafia?
Just by throwing up zeros. That's the best way to gain favor with everybody else, to go out there and get the job done. And both those guys did an excellent job since they've been up.
Hey, Vinnie, good stuff tonight. Great stuff last night on the mound. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk again very soon.
Sounds great, guys. Thanks for having me.